I didn't tell my wife no because I wanted to control her. I told her no because I knew how these things usually go. It was one of those late-night parties, loud music, alcohol, people acting single even if they were, the kind of place where boundaries get blurry and bad decisions get called fun. My wife had been talking about it all week, excited like a teenager, and the more excited she got, the more uneasy I felt. The night before the party, I finally said it. "I don't want you going." She stared at me like I had insulted her. Why? I didn't know how to explain it without sounding insecure, so I said the simple truth. "Because I don't trust the environment." She rolled her eyes and laughed like I was being dramatic. "You're acting like I'm a child." "I'm not," I said, "I just don't feel good about it." She got quiet, annoyed, then she said, "I'm going anyway." And she did. Before I continue, subscribe. These are real-life relationship stories about trust, choices, and consequences. If you've ever felt ignored by someone you love, you'll want to hear how this ends. That night, I stayed home. I didn't argue, I didn't chase her around the house. I didn't threaten divorce like people do when they're trying to scare someone into listening. I just let her go. But inside, I was boiling. Not because she wanted to have fun. Because she didn't care how I felt. That's the part people don't talk about. A party isn't always the problem. Sometimes the problem is that your partner hears your boundary and steps over it like it's nothing. When she left, she barely said goodbye. She dressed up like it was a special occasion. Hair done, makeup perfect, outfit she usually saved for date nights she never wanted anymore. It hurt to see her put that effort in for strangers when she couldn't do it for us. I sat alone in our living room, staring at the TV without watching. Every few minutes, I checked my phone even though I told myself I wouldn't. No text. No, I'm here. No, everything's fine. Nothing. Midnight passed, then 1 a.m., then 2. I didn't call her, I didn't want to be that husband. I didn't want to feed her the idea that I was controlling or needy. I wanted her to make her own choices and live with them. Around 2:40 a.m., she finally texted. "Still out, don't wait up." That message felt cold. I replied with one word. "Okay." Then I put my phone face down and tried to sleep. I woke up around 5 a.m. when I heard the front door opened. She came in quietly like a teenager sneaking back home, shoes in her hand, trying not to make noise. When she saw me sitting in the dark on the couch, her whole body froze. "You're awake," she whispered. I nodded. She tried to smile. "I didn't think you'd be up." I didn't respond, I just watched her. Her lipstick was smudged, not messy but worn. Her hair wasn't perfect anymore. Her eyes were tired but not guilty. At least not yet. She walked past me toward the bedroom, saying, "I'm exhausted, I'll talk tomorrow." That was it. No apology. No explanation. Just sleep. I sat there for a long time, feeling something shift inside me. It wasn't anger anymore, it was clarity. This wasn't about a party. This was about respect. In the morning, I woke up to the sound of her moving around the kitchen. She acted normal, like she expected the day to reset everything, like a night out was just a night out. But I wasn't normal. I walked into the kitchen and saw something that made my stomach drop. Her phone was on the counter, screen lit up. A message notification. From a name I didn't recognize. "Had a great time last night, face blowing a kiss, let's do it again soon." My chest tightened instantly. I didn't touch her phone, I didn't open it, I didn't need to. She noticed my face and quickly grabbed the phone like it burned her. "What's wrong?" she asked too fast. I looked at her and said calmly, "Who is that?" She blinked like she didn't understand. "Who?" I nodded toward her phone. "The guy who sent you that message." Her mouth opened, then closed. She took a breath and said, "It's nobody, just someone we met at the party." I waited. She added quickly, "He's just joking, it's nothing." I didn't raise my voice, I didn't accuse, I just asked the question that mattered. "Did you give him your number?" Silence. That silence answered for her. My wife gave another man her numbers. Even after I told her I wasn't comfortable with that party. Even after she saw how serious I was. Even after we built a life together. I felt something break quietly inside me, not explosively, not dramatically, just a soft snap like the last thread of trust pulling apart. I asked her if she danced with him. She said yes, but it was just dancing. I asked her if he touched her. She said not like that. I asked her if she kissed him. She swore no. But I didn't know what to believe anymore because the real betrayal had already happened. She crossed a line and hid it. She started crying and saying I was making it bigger than it was. She said she just wanted to have fun. She said I was being controlling. That word again. Controlling. It's amazing how quickly people use that word when they don't want to take responsibility. I told her I didn't say no because I wanted to control her. I said no because I wanted to protect us. I said no because I felt the distance between us growing and that party was just another crack. Then I said something she didn't expect. I'm not fighting about the party, I'm watching what kind of wife you choose to be. She stared at me. I continued, if you want attention from strangers more than respect for your husband, just say that. She cried harder. She said she felt trapped, that she felt like life had become routine, that she wanted to feel young again. I listened, then I said, you could have told me that, you could have asked me to take you out, you could have asked for excitement. Instead you chose to step over my feelings and call it fun. That morning surprised me because I expected her to come home guilty, apologetic, ready to make things right. Instead, I woke up to a message from another man on her phone. And in that moment, I realized something. Even if nothing physical happened, something important already did. She opened a door. And once a door opens, it doesn't always close easily. We spent the rest of the day talking, real talking for the first time in months. I told her I wasn't going to police her, I wasn't going to control her movements, but I also wasn't going to ignore disrespect. I told her if she wanted to stay married, boundaries had to matter, not just her freedom, my dignity too. She apologized, she blocked the number, she promised it meant nothing. But trust doesn't rebuild with promises. It rebuilds with patterns. That party night taught me a painful lesson. Sometimes when you stay quiet, you see the truth more clearly. Sometimes when you don't argue, the other person reveals exactly how much they value you. And the next morning didn't just surprise me. It woke me up. If this story made you think, subscribe for more real-life relationship stories about love, boundaries, and the moments that change everything.